sports. It's in the game.
Run it back, lost everything I ever wanted it back. Got a problem, never run from that. Have fun with that. Get the double, then double back. That shit. Watch how I react. Fight back, stay down. Now we take it on, cut the flight. Promise you, if anybody can hold me, I can. Get the right, baby, I'm my own man. Yeah. Run it back, run it back, run it back, and run it back, run it, ooh, run it back. Run it back. Batters, not taking photograph. Run it back, make it to the France. Run it back when I told it right. I'll be back, make another back. Ultra fast. I ain't with the boulder dash. Run it back, the running back. Face back with the shoulder pads. Run it back, watch your back.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Philadelphia Eagles. Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Great.
On the ground, it's Swift to start the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
Any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Right back to Swift again on second down. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It's an Eagles first down on a gain of 11.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. The delay of game backs him up 5, 1st and 15.
73.
Throwing is Hurts. And that's out to the flat for Swift. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be second down. He's already proven to be a factor in the running game on this drive. Now he gets involved in the passing game.
I think what we're seeing here is the modern version of workhorse in the NFL, being able to run it and catch it with equal proficiency.
Now Hurts looking to change the play. To throw again on second down. Hurts. That's to the speedster, Olamide Zaccheaus. Touchdown, Philadelphia! Olamide Zaccheaus, 53 yards. And the Eagles will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Elliott good with a PAT, and that makes the score 7-0. After the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. Tyler Scott now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Fields and the Bears now with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. They'll run it here. This is D'Onta Foreman. Brings it up just shy of the 25. Showed some of that quickness there on the move. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears. We'll see what kind of mindset they have here offensively after giving up the touchdown on the opening drive.
And based on our time with them, prior to this game, I feel like they've got a good mindset going in. In fact, the discussion that we had with the coaching staff was, we may give up some points in this game, so our offense has to be ready each and every time to either equal or try and get us ahead and try and keep us ahead. This is their chance to respond to that first touchdown given up. A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Line of scrimmage, the 43 on 2nd and 4. Here's Fields. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears 1st down.
I think that's a big pickup for a 1st down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a 1st down, executed it to perfection. On 1st and 10, it's Herbert. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority 1.
Here we go.
2nd and 9. Out of the gun, Fields. He'll buy some time right. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Reed Blankenship. And the Eagles are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, I get what he was trying to do. He was moving to his right and trying to shift the coverage, but instead he shifted the coverage also to the right and threw right into it for an interception.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 36-yard line.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. That's into a crowd and intercepted. And the Bears are going to get possession of the football as time will run out on this 1st quarter of play. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Eagles 7, Bears 0.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they get set to start their drive with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey,
Foreman powering ahead. And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
From the 20, here's 2nd and 9. They run again with Foreman. And this will be a gain of 6 when it's all said and done. Down to the 15 from the 21.
Not a ton of room available on that one, but he made use of what space was available and gained decent yardage.
Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Now Fields going to move them around. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown. DJ Moore. A 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Cairo Santos on to try the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long.
Tiger swamp.
Hurts sets up to throw it. He'll get this off to Swift. And able to use the stiff arm to gain leverage initially, but not much room thereafter. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Here's Hurts to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, Dallas Goedert. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds. The Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. Well, how about this? They'll change it at the line. They're going on 4th down with Hurts. He's got his target. That's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10, it's Swift. And he's got a 1st down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he takes us just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Hurts. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw, partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
2nd and 10. Flushed out right. Hurts fumbles it. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. Now Hurts going to move them around. On third down, he'll drop to throw. Complete to Zaccheaus. And he is going to have an Eagles first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Buying time to his left. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Now a 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Over the middle, complete. Brad Smith. Touchdown, Eagles! Devontae Smith on the receiving end from Jalen Hurts. And the Eagles will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of the second quarter. Elliott good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone.
Here we go, Scott.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And with just under a minute to go, they might try to think about mounting a drive here if they can and get in the end zone. Could potentially tie this game up. A run by Foreman to start the drive. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Fields. This pass on target, Velus Jones with it. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
And as a quarterback, you always want to exploit gaps in the defense, and he finds one here. Crossing route, working from right to left across the field. And once you get defenders going in the wrong direction, it is awfully hard for them to pivot back, and you end up getting the first down.
Fields on first down. They'll let this go deep for St. Brown. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And the Eagles are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. So they tried to take the deep shot there, but this defense up to the task.
And a lot of times when you air a ball out like this, if it does get intercepted, there's going to be a lot of space out there to set up a return. And remember, you've got 5 big offensive linemen out there playing on their feet in open space. Not a skill most of them possess. That allows for extra yardage on the return.
First down, and they go with Swift again. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in the first half. And that is no good. Hit it well from distance, but he couldn't work it back in, and this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
Well, Brandon, anything beyond 50, you start rolling the dice a bit. And once you get up around 57, 58 yards, the chances of making it go down dramatically. And sure enough, this one winds up no good.
Here we go.
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. He's going to look deep for more. Oh, Fields is intercepted for a 3rd time. Picked up by James Bradbury. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. A one-touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now they got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. Now Fields. That is caught into space at the 45. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A big play there on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space. And it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he'll bring this one inside the 35. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, got to like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
On 2nd down, a run with Herbert. And he's able to work his way down inside the red zone to the 19-yard line. First down for the Bears, a gain of 15. That one definitely helps as they try to push the ball down the field here, trailing early in the 3rd quarter.
And even though they're trailing, not abandoning the running game. People may call it an adjustment. I think it's just much more sticking to what works for you and continuing to have faith in it. And the running game is starting to pay off.
And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. Now motion left with Mooney. Fields going to get that out wide to Mooney. And the Bears are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle is made at about the 5.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
They'll run here with Foreman. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. A loss of 2 there. 2nd down. Moore, the man in motion. That's to Moore, and he's got it. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bears have a chance to tie the ball game here in the final minute of the 3rd.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air, because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the broadcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Nothing separating these two teams on the scoreboard as the kick's away here. Scott on the return, out of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. ready at the line. This Philly offense set to go. After that last touchdown we just saw, Charles, we got ourselves a brand new ball game, all tied here in the third as they have their first possession of this second half.
And Brandon, this drive is all about one word to me, and that's the word answer, because they're trying to answer the momentum the other offense picked up in tying the game, because not only if they score and they feel better about themselves, they'll retake the lead and maybe set the tone for the rest of the half, keeping them in the driver's seat.
And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
That's another Eagles first down.
They'll stay on the ground with Swift. And a solid run here as he'll pick his way down to the 42-yard line. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They go play action with Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And this is caught. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A.J. Brown, 42 yards. And the Eagles answer back with a touchdown of their own to break our tie and take the lead here in the fourth. So, Charles, this game feels like it has been punch, counter-punch all throughout, and that touchdown breaks our tie here in the fourth quarter.
You're making me want to get back in the gym and start training again into all those punches and counter punches. I also think this is where you and I start thinking to ourselves, who's going to make the play to change that, right? Who's going to get out of this little cycle that they're in right now and make a play and give their team a firm advantage?
And the drive will begin at the 25 as Scott is going to stay in the end zone. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Josh Sweat coming in strong and dropping him behind the line of scrimmage.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Herbert powering up the middle. Gets by him at the 25. They'll get 4 on 2nd down, but it leaves them with 3rd and still 9 to go.
That's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Throwing on 3rd down, Fields. He'll get this one to the Golden Domer, St. Brown. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I like the design that we're seeing right there. This is what they need. Down by a touchdown here in the fourth. They just need to keep working their way downfield. And when they see openings, take their shots.
Moore, the man in motion. They run it on first with Foreman. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now motion left with Mooney. A quick throw out wide to Mooney. He's to the 15. Touchdown, Chicago. Darnell Mooney, 59 yards. And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Now this one setting up for a great finish. All tied in the fourth as the kick's away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this fourth quarter to try and grab that lead back. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34. Here's second and a yard. Swift going to try up the middle. And a 42-yard line here, brought down there. Getting down to the good stuff. All tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Back to throw. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
Second down, here's Jalen Hurts. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
I don't know if you need the big shot right there or not, because you've still got time to work some of the shorter stuff and try to get into field goal range. They did go for the big one there. It would have been nice, but it winds up incomplete.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
It's 4th down.
They'll try and throw for it with Hurts. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Eagles unable to convert there on 4th. And the Bears are going to get the football back, and they're going to get it in great field position. On the handoff, here's Foreman. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. Here's Fields. To the right side, and he's got more complete. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. All eyes on Fields. Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And that's a touchdown as they've broken our tie here in the final minute of the 4th.
Well, any thoughts about overtime have ended at this juncture. That touchdown puts them up 6. I would imagine they'll kick the extra point now and rely on their defense.
Yeah, rely on their defense. So a little bit of time left on the clock here in the 4th, but they got to feel good now. Santos now to add the PAT. And it's good. That makes it a 28-21 game.
The score, Bears 28, Eagles 21.
Well, after the touchdown, here's the punter Trenton Gill to kick it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Here's 2nd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12. at the 21-yard line.
Back to throw. And that's out to the flat for Swift. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game. This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here.
Hey, Silver.
He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
Well, you were at the point where you had to take the shot no matter the down. Now it's 4th down coming up, but that may turn out to be irrelevant with how little time is remaining.
Hey, 73.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. Oh, and Hurts is going to be hit and taken down to the ground. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For my partner, Charles Davis, and all the hard-working men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL right here on EA Sports. With that, we say so long from Philly.